Hello.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Am I catch you at a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Just want to let you know I got a hold of that agent on Virginia Drive.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did they? Is it up from the 559 or started the 959? I mean.
No, it's actually quite a bit lower. They're going to be closing at 900K. They accepted at 930, but had quite a bit of deferred maintenance. So it sounds like there's probably a pretty big credit for the request for repairs or price adjustment. So he said they're closing at 900,000.
Man, that's not good.
No.
900,000. Really?
Yeah, that
It
one.
looks beautiful.
Yeah, and it's 2,200 square feet too, 2,242. When I first started asking them questions, it sounded like he had a lot of action, a lot of activity. So I told him, I said, well, I got one coming up probably in the next month or two or so. I said, we're not trying to close till quite a bit later. That's why we haven't put it on yet. I said, but do you have any other backup buyers? He said, yeah. He's like, what price you guys planning on coming in? Said more than likely over 950, so that's where I was trying to get details from him where he was at. And he said because of the condition of the home and the age of it and everything else, 930 was the highest they got, even listed at 960, with all the action and activity that they had. So yeah, it's just getting interesting. I think I don't know if those buyers that you have are still interested, but it may be worth trying to do something with them sooner. The only challenge is you're still so far out with trying to close super late that I don't even know if they can lock the rates, and the rates are going up. So what they would want to do is they'd want to float the rate. You're just kind of tied with him between those buyers as well as with the loan officer that you're trying to do right by. um, it's gonna hurt because it's we're seeing rates continue to increase as well as inventory come up. And I know I sent a quick email just in terms of the rates are up 0.625%. I confirmed with Yvette, who's my partner, her mom works with the loan officer. Deals are falling out because buyers that qualified even 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, are their payments are being adjusted and they no longer qualify for the higher purchase price. So there's only been, I think, 5 reductions in Ventura. When I had her pull the stats on Monday, 5 price reductions, 4 back on the market. That means 4 that fell out of escrow. And then I saw 11 coming soon. And then the numbers in Ventura went up to 66, which is high for Ventura because Ventura usually, Camera is busy. Oxnard's always super busy. In Oxnard, there's less active inventory than Ventura right now. So Ventura is usually slower moving, slower turnover. There's a high buyer demand there. People want to move there, but they typically don't want to move out. But what's interesting is you're actually seeing less available in Oxnard. And in Ventura right now, there's 140 in escrow. So there's a lot of activity. A lot of people have purchased. And what's also interesting, just in the last 3 days, 8 went under contract since Monday. So people are still buying. You just got to bet them up front, and it's not the crazy market we were talking about even when we first started talking. It's just going to be interesting to see what happens over the next few months.
Yeah, it's probably the glitter has worn off a little bit. People are calming down.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I wanted to know. That's not going to be good going to 900. That's going to be a bummer. I looked at some of the other ones up the road. They were all pretty good, much higher.
Right.
What I thought were good comps, but this one's going to hurt a little bit. But nothing we can do.
Yeah, and that other North Brent property, they're not doing their first showings till this weekend, so we'll watch, see what happens with that one. That one's very similar in size to yours. I mean, it's on the same street. It's right there, 32, 1555 square feet. Good price at 959. So hopefully they get some good action, good activity. We'll see, kind of what people are doing. But I was really surprised with Virginia Drive because it looked like it got action pretty quick. So I was hopeful they were north of the 959, not the other way, So yeah.
Well, if the house is all messed up, though, that's what's so funny about these pictures. You can't tell. You look at these pictures
Right.
and everything looks beautiful. That's what's so weird.
Right. Always. And it can be, it'll get the action, it'll get people in there. But if it looks too good, and then they get in and they see the home. And what's interesting, a lot of the bathrooms look almost identical, very similar to the style, the
Yeah.
bathroom that you have. So it must have been the thing, you know what I mean? Like the trend at the time when they did all those bathrooms. But yeah, it can be misleading. It'll bring the people in. If they don't fall in love with it when they're there, then, they could be like, ah, it doesn't look as nice as the photos. But our job on the marketing side of it is always to try to draw as much action and activity as possible. But that's why my brother-in-law Sal, I used to love when he did it, because he made it look good, but it would always look very realistic. Some of these are all high definition that make them just look phenomenal. Then you see them and it's like, oh, that's not that nice, So you want the realistic, clean HD view, not the stuff that can be photoshopped pretty easily.
Interesting. All
Yep.
right. Well, thanks for checking. I just wanted to see. Yeah, that gives me a little bit of that kind of puts some cold water on the fire, but
Yeah.
gives good realistic view. We'll see what happens, because I'm still really stuck. There's not much I can do for
Right.
a couple of months, so
Yep.
I just got to wait and see and hang in there and see what goes on. Maybe the rates will turn around and come down a little bit by then.
Yeah, I'm hopeful too.
So, all right. Hey, appreciate it.
No problem, Jeff. Have a good one, man. Take
You
care.
too. Bye.
Bye-bye.